beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. If you're drawn to my channel, this is Maeve the Witch Tarot. If your intuition leads you here, then there's might a message for you to hear. Okay, as always, take how it resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. I hold space for any messages that may come through from my spirit guides to convey these messages for the highest and good for everyone. If I'm called to have an extra cards, I will, to get more messages, and at the same time, I am water scrying. Okay, so the energy is subtle. I'm recording this. We'll be having a full moon in Aquarius this coming 9th of August, and the Mercury retrograde will end up on the 10th of August. So like new beginnings, endings. I heard like a tower moment for some of you. Okay, I heard chances, relationship, chance in life to give chance yourself or someone. 222 in the timer, so this could be love. Okay, this could be marriage, proposals, business. Take how it resonates. Okay, what else? Okay. Okay. God. Pick. The dancer. 313 in the timer. The dancer. Self-expression. Strength. So I mentioned about chances. This one? Okay, this one too. The cartographer. Crossroads. Exploration. So yeah, chances. I don't know if the camera is trying to pick up something in here. The symbols will be resonating with you. You can screenshot on this or just have a look. Maybe there are symbols for you in here. Okay. You can have a screenshot. Okay. Wow. I heard obey. Obey what your intuition says. Obey what your soul is whispering to you. The thing about soul's calling is like you can feel something that you cannot pinpoint on something, if you know what I mean. Like you're depressed, but in reality you're trying to keep up yourself. Why am I depressed? Why I am something feel this off, which I don't have suppose or situation. It's because your soul is calling you to do something, listening within. Just like um before, long ago, okay, long ago, um I also feel this it's been a while I didn't feel this kinds of energy, to be honest. I am, let's say, dealing with emotions are very, very trickery, very, very hard. And yeah, I tried, I tried to shove off everything, the gifts that I have. And what did it does to me is I cannot say this on YouTube, but it's something that you cannot sleep at night. It's like you are crying with for nothing, or let's say you cannot pinpoint what it is, and especially you cannot sleep at night. To be honest, 7-7 in the timer, 7:07, maybe 7:11 again. Maybe you are seeing that one these past days. Pay attention, 7:17. Yeah. So I feel like this reading here is like a soul's calling. That's why being a witch, I and when I become a witch, I level up. I get into shamanic practitioner, shamanism, and then there it stops. Yeah, it stops. So maybe I could feel you. This reading, I could feel you. So you need to express who you truly are. Yeah? You should express who you truly are, what you are desire, what are your dreams or love to do. I heard it becomes paused because of some random people, some of you. It paused because, for example, you want to be a writer, and then life gets you in the way. Life gets in your way, and you put it in a back burner. And some, you're being discouraged. Not only as a writer. A writer is just only an example. Maybe you're a singer, maybe you're a dancer. Okay, I could read all the list. Okay, just take how it resonates. These are only examples. Maybe you wanted to study that kinds of field, something like that, and now it's time for you to dust it off. I heard dust it off. I don't know. And have your fully attention. Yeah. Because when I took shamanism, my soul is like a baby, you know. It keeps crying and you don't know what to do with it, right? You just, you know, you're trying to all your power, okay, all your power trying to soothe this baby, but still you cannot pinpoint until you have something and then it suits itself. Like that. That's how it feels like. Like feeling the void. Okay, feeling the void. When your soul is calling to you, you cannot pinpoint what it is, but listening deep within. Yeah. 143 in the timer. So if you're working with your guides, okay, they are with you. They are showing the path. All you have to do is see it through. Signs, symbols, synchronicities, those omens being laid in front of you is just only for you to decipher. That's why I was being called to pay attention on this. You have a hand in here and a ribbon under an infinity sign. So maybe you are, I heard, molding a pot, a clay pot, the one that your those vase, those pots, you're using your hand. Maybe you are a masseuse or just anything that you are working with a hand. And there's an infinity, so it is your skill, it is your gift, and passes down to your from your ancestors to you. Okay. And you have infinity, so this is like your ancestors are doing this long before you. Okay. And they wanted you to continue, right? Maybe some of you are witches. You inherit the witch blood, something like that. Okay. If you knew, you knew, right? And then, okay. There's a compass in here. Cartographer. Yeah, something to do with the hand again. Cartographer. I don't know what's the meaning of that. I wanted to dig deep on that, but I don't want to waste your time in that particular. So another, using hand. Maybe you are an artist. A sculpture is. I'm so sorry, guys. I I just only repeating what I've heard. Sometimes I get embarrassed. Sometimes, to be honest, I get embarrassed. Sometimes those words, but I'm called to speak. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to hold it back because it's a double-edged sword, and those messages needs to come out because someone needs to hear it. Okay, just like I've always said, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Okay, if this reading doesn't fit you, maybe I am not your tarot reader. Okay, let's make it simple. Okay, 14 and the timer, that's an angel number. Okay, so yeah, something to do into the hands in here, something to do with your hands. Again, take how it resonates. 143 again. 1433. So I read that 143. Wow, your ancestor, angel guides, whatever that spirits that you are working is truly cared and loved you, and they are guiding you throughout this journey. those guides who are helping you for the greatest good, highest and greatest good, your guides. But if you felt something is off, no, it isn't your guides. Okay, that's how you how do you call that one? That's how you determine. Okay, so my guides are, yeah, my OG subscribers knows that my guides are very very playful, to be honest. And sometimes they mess up my camera, sometimes they mess up my cards, and sometimes, yeah, those two. Yeah, sometimes my camera gets off, sometimes it changes its light, sometimes it's my my cards are moving, just like that, for those who are new. Yeah, that's how it goes in here. And thank you for subscribing, by the way. It means a lot for me. I have a chance to help. Okay, to help for those who needs guidance. Okay, so if this not resonates with you, maybe next video I'll post it. Okay, or if all of my videos doesn't resonate with you, then I'm not your tarot reader. Okay. So this one, okay, this one, oh yeah, the warrior. Before I start this reading of yours, okay, this one fell off, and now it came back again. 1701 in the timer. Yeah, 1701 in this reading. It keeps popping up. 1711. Yeah. So maybe you are seeing those numbers. Those are angel numbers, by the way. You can Google it. You can search it. What is the meaning? I cannot tell what was the meaning of angel numbers for you because we have different messages. Okay? I just only said those synchronicities for you so you could check what is the meaning for you. Okay? So remember, this is a general reading. Okay? So, warrior, perfectionism, burnout. So, you seem like you're stressed on this thing. Why you are stressed? Well, if you're an empath, of course, you feel things. And it's not your fault, okay? It's not. I heard empaths are the loopholes of nature. I don't know what's that for. 1818 in a timer. Again? Okay. Empaths are the loopholes of the nature's wonder of a human being. Okay. Well, wow. Again, take how it resonates. Maybe that's very specific. Okay. My guides always shown to me very specific messages. And I cannot help it because they wanted me to speak. Even if I'm shy and embarrassed sometimes. OG subscribers, I don't like to mention about my journey, but my guides always encourage me to speak my journey. Yeah, I know. I am. My words are doesn't matching my age. Yeah, old soul. And maybe these gifts is from your past life, not just given to you by your ancestors. Yeah? And you're remembering. Okay? Maybe you're an artist on the past life. Maybe you're a warrior. You have a warrior in here. And you have these skills, right? It's so amazing if you see things or you feel like almost as if you don't handle that. But for example, there are unique things, but you feel like you've known it, right? Deep within, right? Just like sometimes I hold things and I felt I've known it, but in this lifetime I didn't. I never met once or hold once, right? And it came familiar. So that's how this is how it feels like. You're remembering, right? You're remembering. So if this is the past life talent, so maybe it's time to look further. Yeah? Look further, not just within, but feel the sensation of it. Like, for example, a tool, right? You never, 21 at a timer. So, like a tool that you never seen, like, for example, you wanted to shop antique store, and then there's something caught in your caught the eyes of yours, and then you held it and you feel something with it. For example, a pendant, and you never seen that pendant nor a dream, but it finds you. Not just it's the other way around. It's like instead you're finding it, but it finds you. Maybe that, for example, maybe that pendant is belongs to yours in your past life, and then you cross again. 22:11 in the timer, right? It's so amazing. So you have another hand, adventurer. Pay attention. If you like, you can screen grab, screenshot, whatever. Okay, pay attention. Maybe there's another hand in there. Adventurer. You need to pay attention those symbols, images. If this video finds you, if sometimes there are other symbols that resonates with you. Okay, so responsibility, expectation. Yeah, when you found your zest in life on something like that creative spark, it's like I've known this. Your soul knows, right? You've known this. Have you noticed these two, a black and white? It's like this one is a golden color, and this one has also a gold. This one has also a gold, which is and black, and this one has a gold and white, like a yin yang, masculine and feminine, right? So seek within, deep within. The answers is within. Fire. Air element. Air element, water element. These are air elements, water elements. Air brings messages. It will whispers to your soul. Water remembers, because those water will evaporate and then go to the stream or go to the surface of the earth, to its core, and the cycle continues. So the water we are drinking in, our ancestors also drink those water. So the water remembers. That's why if you speak something to the water, okay, another manifestation technique, when you took a bath and the first minute on the shower, speak to the water. And I did that, and it came true. It's the other way of manifestation. I have lots of manifestation techniques in a witchy way. Hello. It's a witch channel, by the way. So you got scholar, like a hierophant, teacher, yeah, scholar, investigation, research. Again, you have lots of pen and paper in here, to be honest. I think you need to go journal. Yeah. So another air energy. It's all in the mind. You're thinking. You're trying to find answers. Oh, I heard keep going, keep going. Whoa. Are you a life path 7? Because that's a number of luck and a forever student. Maybe your name is, the letters is number 7. You have a name that is have 7 on initials or letters on it. Okay, just your name, not your last name, just name itself. Okay, founder, community, founder, foundations, community. Another fire sign, passionate. This one? You got extra cards. You have enchanter, deception, trickery. So there's a hand again. And this time it's a bones. So these gifts, these talents is from your ancestors. It's from your lineage. As a reader, when I see bones, it means from your ancestors. Yeah. The enchanter, trickery, deception, trickery. So yeah, these gifts may be stolen from me from years and years and years way back, and now it's your time to practice it. Maybe this is a witchcraft, practicing. I heard a good witch, be a good witch. Yeah, I know. If this message is also mine, yeah, I know. I am practicing the other way around. Yeah. And you have a painter. So yeah, another skills on the hand, right? Productivity, creation. Another skill of the hand. I strongly picking up a very, very creative person in here. A healer, an empath. Maybe some of you could be a Reiki healer. Yeah. And the king, control, reversal of fortune. So these gifts might be the thing that you are waiting for. You are trying to find your luck. You're trying to find your blessing, but it's all within. Within. You have no luck. This reading is consists of 717, 711. You tried things out, but it didn't work. It's because in the first part of the reading, I mentioned that you need to heed the call of your soul's calling, meaning feel, listen, okay, what your true heart's desire. Yeah? And you have a guide. Then there's a hand again. Then there's a bell. Yeah? So you've been guided in here. Inheritance correction. Yeah. What did I mention? Maybe this is a gift, inheritance from your ancestors. Yeah? The cards are talking to you. Literally. Yeah? Yeah. There's a bell in there. So the guide. Follow the guide. Wow. It feels like there's an ancestors in here. It touching my skin on the leg, on the shoulder. That's the one thing that I am trying to practice on myself about mediumship. Yeah. I could hold those energies of the passed on loved ones. I try to, yeah. I'm trying to hold the energy from the other side. Trying to learn. So this one, you need to learn as well. To harness those creative gifts. Just like me, I trying to learn how to harness those energy from the other side because I feel things. And sometimes it's too much. That's why I cut the energy. Yeah. So it's like a restart on the energy. I work with the energy. I feel things. And the cards are confirming how I feel. There are lots of readings that I mentioned, and when I pull the cards tell, have a say, have the last say, because it appears what I mentioned, right? So this reading is very interesting, to be honest. So I'll have your tarot card, okay? Okay, it says pull one, okay? Pulled one. Wow. It's like you're activating a gift in here. Okay. Okay. It feels like you are activating a gift. Okay. Wow. A generational gift. Oh, okay. Wow. Two? Okay, two. You have lots of extra cards in here. Wow. You have Judgment and Six of Pentacles. Wow. Really wow. Judgment, so meaning it's time. Judgment is woo! I need to have that one. Just a second. So yeah, Judgment. So it's time to balance the scale. It's time to heed the call. Soul's calling. And you have Six of Pentacles. You cannot it's given. It's given and passed down to you. And the back of the deck. Wow, celebration. Nine of Cups. These gifts belongs to you, her. I hope this reading made sense to you. Okay? I don't cut the video for you. It's supposed to be this is an extended version, but I didn't. I'm not called to. Yeah, I just let my readings are free for those who needs it, for those who needs guidance. Okay, it's too much long, 30 almost 40 minutes in. It's supposed to be this extended, but I didn't cut. I need this message to be put in here. Yeah, the camera is playing tricks on me. I know, I see it. Yeah. Okay. See? It stops. Working with spirits, just like that. Sometimes you get so embarrassed sometimes, but what can I do? So, I hope you making sense to this video, to be honest. And I will gonna wrap this here. Please do enjoy the rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, wherever this video finds you. And thank you for allowing this reading to be part of your journey. I do hope you find guidance, clarity you seek throughout the reading. And thank you for allowing me to tap your energy. And most of all, blessed be beautiful souls. See you in the next video. Bye.